Well, in other news this evening, last week we heard from the family of a man who was shot and killed by Clearwater County deputies last month. Tonight, we're hearing from the attorney representing the deputies. He says their use of deadly force was justified and that body camera footage will show why. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk is live in the newsroom tonight with more on the deadly encounter. Kyle?
Well, Mark, to be clear, that body cam video has not been made public, but attorney Joe Felicetti told me he's watched it and is confident investigators will agree this shooting was justified. The family of the man shot hired their own attorneys, and they want these deputies to face criminal charges. Mike Trappett was his parents' primary caregiver. He struggled with bipolar disorder and was drunk on the early morning of January 31st when he grabbed a kitchen knife and threatened to harm himself. His mom called 911.
You have a person armed with a knife who's making an attack on an officer, and at that point they ended up using deadly force.
Joe Felicetti represents the two deputies who shot Trappett a total of 15 times outside his parents' Orofino home.
He's got a deadly weapon on him, and he is drunk and on drugs and engages law enforcement. That's just not a good recipe for anything or for anyone.
Trappett's family argues he was only a threat to himself.
When it comes to knife attacks, the range of death is 21 feet. There's video cam to document how close he was, but they estimated 8 to 10 feet. In that situation, you're in the zone of danger and you're authorized to use deadly force.
Attorneys representing Trappett's family claim deputies altered the crime scene and even pressured neighbors to say Trappett was aggressive.
Those are investigators that have come to a conclusion before investigating and are trying to protect their officers.
No reason for deputies to even be speaking with the people. The investigation is being done by Lewiston PD.
Felicetti says the deputies involved have a combined experience of 20 years in law enforcement.
Officers try and do everything they can to not use deadly force.
He says the shooting has been hard on them and their families.
This takes a toll on officers' lives. They train for this and they never ever want to do this.
And since this shooting involved the Clearwater County Sheriff's Office, an outside agency, in this case the Lewiston Police Department, is investigating. Trappett's family plans to file a notice of tort claim. That's a precursor to a lawsuit. In the newsroom, Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.